Coming up on today's show, the Nintendo Switch has just released.
Today, for us.
Good morning to you. Happy Switchmas. It's
Switchmas.
here. We've waited. Can you believe how long we've waited? Like 3 months.
Yeah, I mean, it's not
2
that
months.
long, to be fair.
The announcement was kind of like,
Yeah.
oh, the Switch is here. It's called the Switch. We're releasing it in like 2 months.
Yeah.
And then everyone lost their cheese.
Lost their cheese.
But it's finally here. So people are now... Okay, listen. A sad story. Get some sad music up in here. This is emotional. I had my Nintendo Switch pre-ordered. And then I was like... I need to buy things to live, and the result of which meant my Switch is no longer pre-ordered.
So
which means I didn't get a parcel this morning.
No.
A parcel didn't arrive on my door. Switchy claws didn't come.
But we're waiting, just going now and buy one.
Yeah, we're still tempted. I mean, you know,
It's tempted.
it's a business expense. It counts.
So we're going to talk about just our first impressions of it. Although we don't have it, we've watched. Trust me, a lot of reviews.
Because there's more information than there has been. Because now people have it.
In front of them and stuff.
So we got a whole bunch of can of worms to
So
open.
there's also a thing that they projected that they've got 5 million sales in 2017. Which I thought was quite a lot. But if you look at the PS4 sale has just sold, or in December 2016 announced that it sold over 15 million.
It's a lot of sales. I've got one of them.
I've got one. Yeah,
you've got 2 in this
two
office.
Of the sales. Yeah, so it's a 10% of what the big generation leaders are selling, which isn't surprising because, like I was saying earlier, that I don't think as a person, I would never buy the Switch as my first console.
No.
I would always buy an Xbox or a PlayStation as my first console, and then buy a Switch as a secondary.
Which makes sense. I mean, that's kind of... I mainly use my PS4, but I have the Wii U on the side, and it's like, if I feel like cracking open some Mario, I can.
Yeah.
But that's not where I'm going to get my main source of games from.
Yeah.
Because they only release 12.
It's fair. There are only 10 release titles. That's one of the biggest problems, actually. So what are your first impressions of the release?
So the launch of the Switch, frankly, is abysmal. We've got Legend of Zelda, which is a massive, big franchise game.
That one is...
That is the
selling point of the
absolutely.
Switch
That is the seller. And then with that, we've got a whole bunch of indie titles that I'm not sure anyone's that excited about.
There's a load of sort of just smaller.
Yeah.
Bomberman
is making a return.
And a couple of ports like Little Inferno, but I don't know really that anybody.
No one wants Little Inferno. Let's be honest.
If you played Little Inferno, you don't need it on the Switch. If you haven't played Little Inferno, you don't want Little Inferno.
Not really. It's not worth the money.
No,
to be honest.
It's not.
What else is launching?
It's alright. It depends how much it is. It was good. It's a fine game. It was just
1-2 Switch is launching.
Yeah.
As well, which is.
Which I think they're trying to push as this generation's Wii Sports.
Except you have to pay for it. Yeah. Wii Sports became bundled in. 1-2 Switch, they're selling for about $40, I think. Which is a lot of money for really what it is. So I'm not sure that's massively successful. There's a game where you have to look in each other's eyes.
Oh yeah, and
you've got the G-Con. No, it's not that one.
Oh,
it's you're milking a cow.
Oh right, and then you're gonna go like
you look in each other's eyes. And you gotta
milk the cow.
You gotta jerk it. Makes sense. Milk the cow.
Makes sense, obviously.
So, first of all, I don't know why they did that. Second of all, I don't know why they're charging money. Even 20 quid is more kind of acceptable than 30, 35. So not that excited about that.
No. So
launch title is bad. Coming up, there are some good games, but not really until last quarter of the year. We got the Mario RPG.
Yeah, there's a Mario Party 8
Mario Kart 8.
Mario Kart 8,
which I already own.
It's a redone for the Switch.
Yeah, it's not massively a big year for games. No. But it's still good. It's still good.
Anyway, so my first the launch is not great. They haven't made it particularly great. Just because of the lack of release titles and stuff like that.
Yep. There's a lot of skepticism. Skepticism.
You're right. Awesome.
Is it skepticism? Skepticizing? There's a lot of thoughts regarding the Wii U.
Yeah, good.
So a lot of people are skeptical about the whole Switch and like publishing on the Switch because of the whole Wii U fiasco.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
I think that's
is
playing
probably
a part
hurting them
in the launch title part.
Yeah, I think it looks interesting. I think there's a lot of bad features, like a lot of things that could be better, but there's a lot of things that like just having a console that I can bring around and it packs more power than a normal handheld console like a
3DS
DS or a PSP. Because do they even do those anymore?
I don't think
anyone.
anyone bought a PSP. Ever.
My brother had a PSP, and I used to play Grand Theft Auto on it. You used to be able to play Grand Theft Auto on it.
PSP?
Yeah, I don't know which Grand Theft Auto it was.
Who knew?
But anyway, yeah. So one of the news stories that's come out today that we just tweeted about actually is that because there's lots of like child safety stuff with the Switch.
Of course,
because Nintendo does sort of aim its stuff at children.
Nintendo is predominantly
very family
childish family.
Yeah.
Like.
So like the little kickstand on the back is designed to snap off. That's why it's like so wobbly.
So hold on, it's designed to snap off, so it doesn't snap off.
Yeah, it's designed to snap off without breaking it.
Yeah.
But it's designed to. It's a difficult one. But one of the things they've done is the little cartridges, which are sort of SD card size, they have sprayed with a really horrible, like bitter substance.
Which
so
I believe
a kid puts it in their mouths, they immediately spit it out.
Sure.
So
I think it's the same substance that people use to stop getting children biting their nails.
Yeah,
so
probably.
Like the same nail varnish.
You know, I do the same with my dog. Not with that. He used to eat my mum's flowers, so he put Tabasco around the edge of the flowers, and then he was not happy with eating the flowers anymore. He stopped doing it.
Dog eating flowers.
Yeah, he used to eat her dandelions. She was like, "Nuh-uh."
We ain't having none of that.
We ain't having
Tabasco,
none of that.
your dog.
No, but you've got a story actually about putting weird stuff in your mouth.
So kids eat things. I'm gonna be the number one person to say that.
Yeah.
That's true. Nintendo know this.
Yeah.
So they're trying to kind of. They don't want any lawsuits, basically. So they're like, how can we stop kids eating these tiny little chips? All right, we'll just spray some bad stuff on it, and then if they try and eat it, they're just not gonna. But I have a first-hand experience of being a kid and just putting shit in my mouth. And I had a little keyring. It had Buzz Lightyear on it.
Mm-hmm.
I was a Toy Story fan, like most people my age. And so I was just giving a little nom-nom, giving a little chew, to the point where I must have sucked so hard that the metal hook thing actually pierced my gum and kind of like hooked itself. So like, you know, they're designed to like go in and then it hooks around your keys or whatever. So that was hooked around my gum. So it was pretty that. Yeah. So no, it was.
So I had something in my mouth.
So it's in my mouth. So it's stuck in my mouth to the point where we had to get the doctors. I just had this flappy Buzz Lightyear around my mouth. The nurse was like,
it's stuck in your gum?
Yeah. So the nurse was like, all right, what's the problem with him? And there was just me flapping my Buzz Lightyear around my mouth. I don't know.
What are you big?
What's the problem with you? You can't see this? It's still fluffing over here.
Everybody have one of these?
So I had they put some nail varnish grossness on that.
Yeah, maybe you wouldn't be in
it might be in
your
a better
mouth
situation.
to this day.
Exactly.
Yeah. You just go bleh, and the thing's still there.
You should be at an airport. The metal scanners get me every time.
Every single time. Anyway, so because we're talking about the Nintendo Switch today, we've gone for a bit of Shots Fired, where we're gonna make Nintendo Switch.
We've made our own games
awesome.
and our own covers.
Fire it up, beep beep. Okay, so do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first? The age-old question.
The age-old question first.
The Aggie-old question.
So, I'm just trying to pull mine up. I got it up. I'll go first.
Okay. You go.
So the Nintendo Switch is marketed as quite a collective console with lots of friendship and multiplayering. So there's lots of parties and whatnot. And that doesn't really do it for me.
Okay, right.
So I've developed a game...
You just enjoy hatred.
...where you can hang out with friends without hanging out with friends.
Oh, I see. So
and I call it
antisocial.
The Nintendo Switch Simulator.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I like it. It's a simulation of what it's like to have friends and play games with them.
You don't actually have to do it. You're just playing
that's
the characters.
The worst part of
actually
having to do that.
So that's what I'm super excited. This game launches, I believe, in April. Got mine pre-ordered. Can't wait.
Right. Anyway, well, we basically have that by just watching YouTube videos because we can't afford a Switch.
Oh, dang
right. I just realised how sad my life was. Right. Anyway,
I can't go on.
My one is a pretty simple one. It's just Boom.
Oh.
And I stole your
yeah.
idea because you wanted to put a quote.
Oh,
so
man.
I did it and I put literally the worst from everyone.
Very controversial in comparison to Zelda, which is literally the best by everyone.
Yeah, the best. 10 out of 10 by everybody. Anyway, that's all we've got time for on this week's Monday Morning Meeting. If you have a Switch, then you can comment down below or tell us over at Amitie Gaming, at Amitie Gaming on Twitter, what you think of it, how wrong we are about all our misconceptions and stuff like that.
I don't want to hear from anyone who has a Switch ever again.
Send Jared loads of photos
Switches
of you unboxing
You got it?
your Switch. That'll be great. So thank you very much for watching. If you want to check out our channel, then click on the little channel link. If you want to watch more videos, then go watch more videos. If you want to see more gaming stuff, then you can go over to Amitie Gaming or hear gaming news on at Amitie Gaming. We try and make entertaining gaming news on Twitter.
We'll see you next week. Peace.
See ya.